And old King Priam was first to see him coming, surging over the plain, blazing like the star that rears at harvest, flaming up in its brilliance, far outshining the countless stars in the night sky, that star they call Orion's dog, brightest of all, but a fatal sign emblazoned on the heavens. It brings such killing fever down on wretched men. So the bronze flared on his chest as on he raced, and the old man moaned, flinging both hands high, beating his head and groaning deep, he called, begging his dear son who stood before the gates, unshakable, furious to fight Achilles to the death. The old man cried pitifully, hands reaching out to him. "Oh, Hector, don't just stand there, don't, dear child, waiting that man's attack. Alone, cut off from friends, you'll meet your doom at once, beaten down by Achilles, so much stronger than you, that hard, headlong man. Oh, if only the gods loved him as much as I do. Dogs and vultures would eat his fallen corpse at once. With what a load of misery lifted from my spirit. That man who robbed me of many sons, brave boys, cutting them down or selling them off as slaves, shipped to islands half the world away. Even now there are two, Lycaon and Polydorus. I cannot find them among the soldiers crowding Troy. Those sons Laothoe bore me, Laothoe, queen of women. But if they are still alive in the enemy's camp, and will ransom them back with bronze and gold, we have hoards inside the walls, the rich dowry old and famous Altes presented with his daughter. But if they're dead already, gone to the house of death, what grief to their mother's heart and mine, we gave them life. For the rest of Troy, though, just a moment's grief, unless you too are battered down by Achilles. Back, come back, inside the walls, my boy. Rescue the men of Troy and the Trojan women. Don't hand the great glory to Peleus' son, bereft of your own sweet life yourself. Pity me too, still in my senses true, but a harrowed, broken man marked out by doom, past the threshold of old age. And Father Zeus will waste me with a hideous fate, and after I've lived to look on so much horror, my sons laid low, my daughters dragged away, and the treasure chambers looted, helpless babies hurled to the earth in the red barbarity of war. My sons' wives hauled off by the Argives' bloody hands, and I, last of all, the dogs before my doors will eat me raw, once some enemy brings me down with his sharp bronze sword, or spits me with a spear, wrenching the life out of my body. Yes, the very dogs I bred in my own halls to share my table, guard my gates. Mad, rabid at heart, they'll lap their master's blood and loll before my doors. Ah, for a young man all looks fine and noble if he goes down in war, hacked to pieces under a slashing bronze blade. He lies there, dead, but whatever death lays bare, all wounds are marks of glory. When an old man's killed and the dogs go at the grey head and the grey beard and mutilate the genitals, that is the cruelest sight in all our wretched lives.